Archibald is back in the Dreamworks Netflix series Archibald's Next Big Thing, so let's talk about it. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too and Netflix, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Today we're talking about the second season of Archibald's Next Big Thing, which is created by Tony Hale, who played Buster in Arrested Development and voiced Forky in the Toy Story 4 movie. It's based off of a book that Tony Hale had wrote alongside two other people, and he actually voices Archibald in this series. Now, I just checked out the first season of Archibald's Next Big Thing earlier this week in preparation for the second season, and I had a blast with this really witty show about a chicken who forgets a lot of things, but it's a blast. And so I was really looking forward to the second season. It's really similar to the first season, just a bunch of odd adventures that Archibald goes on. Each episode is split into two segments, so you got a lot of different things for Archibald to do. Like, he is involved in a logging competition. It shows how he met his friend B. He's also being mistaken for a criminal and becomes a lifeguard at Lake Ball Pit. There are so many fun different adventures that Archibald goes on during this series, so it makes the show an easy watch and a really entertaining one as well. I'm an adult, and so this is a Dreamworks show, and it's more targeted towards kids, but I found myself to be laughing a lot throughout this series. And my daughter, who's 2 years old, she enjoyed watching this series as well. So it's got that good balance of humor for kids as well as humor for adults to enjoy as well. Let's just stop and talk about Tony Hale. He is a talented voice actor. The character of Archibald is very similar to Forky from Toy Story 4. Very clueless, forgets things, and finds humor in a lot of different things around him. The voice style is very similar as well. If you closed your eyes, it'd be kind of hard to figure out who is who. Is it Forky or is it Archibald? So I think Tony Hale is a really good voice actor. If anybody else voiced Archibald in this series, I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I did. What held this show together definitely is Tony Hale. He makes Archibald such a likable character just off of his voice acting. He's always interested in something, how he kind of raises his voice and lowers it as well, that back and forth. It makes it for a fun show to watch. So I like the fact that Tony Hale was so involved in this series. He created the show, he wrote the book as well, and he's voicing the character. So it's like his personal project. So I have to give a lot of props to Tony Hale because he really held this show together and made it really, really fun. One thing that I did like from the first season of Archibald's Next Big Thing is how he interacts with the narrator. The narrator is voiced by Rosamund Pike, and so she comes onto the show, kind of talks about what's going to happen, and then he starts to interact with the narrator. I think they got that kind of back and forth play that I found to be really funny. She kind of calls him out on certain things that he's doing or forgetting, and he kind of responds to her as well. So it's all fun to watch. There were a few segments that I found to be really funny, like the lake ball pit where he becomes a lifeguard. It's just this big lake that's filled with balls, like, you know, at a ball pit. And so a previous lifeguard was looking for this monster that is in the lake. So I found that segment to be funny, as well as when Archibald drinks some singing tea and learns how to sing. He's got a really good voice. So that one's pretty funny as well. There is a lot of enjoyable sequences from this show. It's very similar to the style of the first season. Not many continuing storylines, just kind of different segments here and there that are very brief for you guys to enjoy. Now, it is very colorful, and I think that this series, and much like Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts, the previous Dreamworks animation series back in January, they're better than half of the Dreamworks movies. I really hope this gets a third season because I could watch a bunch of Archibald's Next Big Thing all day. So if you guys like Dreamworks and you guys like Kipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts and you guys like some witty humor and just fun, silly, innocent moments, I think you should check out Archibald's Next Big Thing. It is a fun series with some really good voice acting from Tony Hale, and I love how witty and clueless and enjoyable the whole show is when Tony Hale is voicing the character. I'm gonna go ahead and give Archibald's Next Big Thing a B-. The second season of Archibald's Next Big Thing is on Netflix now, so definitely check it out and stay tuned for more up and coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.